Hi guys! Throughout the course of this presentation, I will address the relationship between Native American tribes across the United States and emergency management, while specifically highlighting the role of FEMA. To provide some background information for y'all, as of 2013, there are 562 Native American tribes spread across the United States. Today, more than 3 million natives make up those tribes. The three largest tribes include the Navajo, who are located in the southwest region of the country, the Cherokee, who are located in the eastern region of the country, and the Sioux, who are located in the Midwest. The map to the right also identifies where other tribes are located across the United States. Just like other law enforcement agencies, Native American police have agencies at the federal, state, and local level. An important milestone in the development of Native American law enforcement came with Public Law 93-638, otherwise known as the Indian Self-Determination Act. This allowed tribes across the United States the opportunity to create their own police departments through federal grants. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, the tribal powers include the authority to exercise criminal jurisdiction over all tribal members and the authority to arrest and detain non-Indians for delivery to the state or federal authorities for prosecution. These tribal powers are generally limited to tribal lands. Now remember from the previous slide how vastly spread the Native American population is in the U.S.? Well, there are only 2,380 uniformed tribal officers that serve roughly 1.4 million Native Americans, spanning across 56 million acres of tribal lands in the continental U.S. These figures break down to about 1 officer per 1,000 citizens compared to nearly 3 officers per 1,000 citizens in non-tribal communities. In order for the ratio to be parallel to that of non-tribal officers, at least 4,300, almost 1,000 more tribal officers would be needed. A few examples of the patches worn by different Native American policemen are featured to the right. As you can see, they are fairly similar to the patches that can be seen on the uniforms of non-tribal officers. Over the years, FEMA has established and implemented preparation and training courses in order to help tribes become knowledgeable of the procedures associated with emergencies and disasters. These resources include training opportunities, grant programs, and preparedness tips. Such resources are provided through training for tribal representatives, training through the Center for Domestic Preparedness, the Tribal Homeland Security Grant Program, and the Ready Indian Country Initiative. First implemented on October 24, 2014, the FEMA Pocket Guide was developed by FEMA's Office of External Affairs and provides information and resources that may be helpful to tribal partners. The guide explains the agency's policies related to tribal engagement, outlines important FEMA programs, and provides contact information for the agency's tribal liaisons. This list includes the specific sections highlighted in the Pocket Guide. If you'd like to access the guide in its entirety, you can click the link at the bottom of this page. It should come as no surprise that for two factions of government to work smoothly together, open communication is a necessity. As Native American tribes function largely on their own, they have their own policies and systems in place. But disaster hides from no one, and when it strikes, help is almost always needed. FEMA's Tribal Consultation Policy, signed on August 12, 2014, establishes a process to guide FEMA officials on how to engage Indian tribes and tribal officials in regular and meaningful consultation and collaboration on actions that have tribal implications. The first page of the document can be seen on the right, but again, if you'd like to access the document in full, feel free to click the link below. An important topic to highlight in regards to tribes and emergency management is Alaska. In November of 2012, the Administration for Native Americans met with Alaskan tribes to discuss the lack of emergency management systems in rural regions of the state and to discuss how to implement such policies as to make them more accessible to the people who inhabit those regions. Needless to say, it is so important that resources such as those allotted to continental tribes are available to the tribes that live in these remote regions. Many Alaskan natives live in remote villages and towns that are typically spaced far apart from one another. These people cannot entertain the idea of quick emergency responses like we can in states like Florida. To prevent injury or even death, natives must know how and when to react to disasters. Some specific natural disasters that can and have occurred in Alaska that should be prepared for include earthquakes, fires, and thawing ice that leads to flooding. This flooding can carry large blocks of unmelted ice that upon impact have been known to wipe out buildings and other structures. That should do it, folks. I hope you were able to learn something from this presentation, or at the very least have a better understanding of how emergency management functions in accordance with Native American tribes. Thank you!